What's going on, everyone? Moose Cigars and Gear, and I've got a really serious question for you, and that is, when exactly is the time to be prepared? The answer to that question is very simple. Right now. Right now. If you're watching this video and you are thinking to yourself, maybe I'm not, then you need to turn this video off and go get prepared. What do I mean by that? Well, let's talk about this for a second, and let's really break this down, right? So here we go. Being prepared. I remember roughly, especially if you're from the Eastern Seaboard, what was it, 16, 17 years ago? Maybe more like 18 years ago, when we lost power for approximately 2 weeks. Power grid went down. You know, there was all kinds of speculation. Well, you know, was I prepared then? No, I was not prepared for what happened right then and there. Luckily, I lived in an area where we had some stores that had generator power, and some gas stations that had generator power, and we were actually able to go and then sit for like 2 hours waiting in line to get some gas. So but it was very stressful. It was the middle of summer, it was hot, you know, we lost a lot of food out of the fridge. I really was not prepared, and if it wasn't for the fact that my dad, who lived local, took off and went down south, I would have had no power either. But because he went out down south, he told me that, you know, hey, I've got a generator in my garage, go grab it. I've got some gas in there too, go grab that, bring it back to your house and have some power. But I wasn't prepared, and it wasn't like there was any kind of notice either. So even right now in the middle of this video, something could happen just like that, bang, and if you're not prepared, you're not prepared. Are you prepared to defend your house? Are you prepared to defend yourself if you're not at home? Are you prepared to feed your family for a week or two? Are you prepared to have water for a week or two? Are you prepared to be comfortable for a week or two? If this is, if something happens in the middle of winter and all the power's out and you can't, you know, you don't have a fireplace in your house, how are you going to heat your family to, or heat your house to keep your family comfortable? You know, all these are legitimate, serious questions. And listen, once again, I can't stress that enough. From my standpoint, we are not talking about being prepared for end of world. To be honest with you, I don't want to survive a nuclear attack. I don't. You know, I get it. Some people are like, we're gonna survive. Look, dude, I am not Mad Max. I don't want to be Mad Max. I don't want my kid to be Mad Max. I don't want my wife to be Tina Turner. None of that. No, absolutely not. I do not want to survive that. I never want to be in a position where, you know, life as we know it is 100% out the window. It's the Wild West. It's every day. No, I don't want to live like that. I really don't. So I'm not trying to prepare to survive nuclear attack. You know, if it happens, it happens. I mean, I'm not saying that I would, you know, off myself, but I'm just simply saying I don't really want to survive that. You know, so, but being without power, that's a huge, huge thing, guys. You know, we talk about this all the time, these weather balloons that have been floating over, you know, I mean, it's funny how these stories come out and then they get brushed away. Like, whatever happened with that? You know, I mean, really, whatever happened with that? How come we're not focused on it? Oh, that's right. I forgot. They're distracting us with Trump. Forgot about that. The indictments. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, focus on this. We don't want you to think about that anymore. Right? There's definitely more cause now to be prepared than ever before. You know, listen, bad things happen. Trains in Ohio derailing with chemicals. You got to be prepared for that kind of stuff. You got to be prepared to get out, go somewhere. You got to have a plan. You know, you have to have all this stuff. So like I said, if you're sitting here right now watching this video and you don't have 2 weeks worth of food, 2 weeks worth of water, you know, at least, or another way to get water and filter that water, You know, you don't have a way to defend your family, stop. Hit the stop button. I don't mind if you cut this video short. You know, if you didn't have a chance to give it a thumbs up, do that now before you leave. But preferably thumbs up, you know, or leave if you have to. But go get a way to defend yourself. Go get some food. Listen, ramen, I don't care what it is. It doesn't, dude, you don't have to eat steak for 2 weeks to survive or be prepared. Right? If you're like me, you can afford to go on a little bit of a diet. Right? So you don't have to eat all the, you know, all these huge elaborate meals. You don't got to have meat, some potatoes and vegetables at every meal. What you need to do is survive and not die, right? Or be in a situation where everybody's miserable. You know, if we lose power, do you have a way for your kids to be entertained? Board games, card games, you know, whatever you got. You know, do you have a way to charge devices where, you know, maybe they can still watch a DVD player, you know, and, you know, just let them watch a movie, you know, maybe it's a nighttime thing. During the day, do you have activities that'll keep everybody busy? Like, hey, today we're going to go out and cut firewood. It's going to be really fun. We're going to see who can stack the most wood. Listen, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes. But nonetheless, if you're not prepared, don't wait. Being prepared isn't a schedule. It's not, well, it can be. Let me rephrase that. Being prepared isn't, you know, honey, I've been thinking about this prep and stuff, and maybe there, you know, I mean, I'm not crazy, but maybe we should have some water. So, you know, in the next couple of weeks, we should probably pick some water up. No, you should go right now and go pick up water. Right now. Right now. Right now. I'll wait. Come back. Pause this. Come back when you're done. Let me know in the comments down below. Hey, man, you're right. You're right. You know, if you've got, you know, guns but no ammo, now is the time to go get it. Right now. Right now. You can get it. You know, if you're running, you know, a shotgun or something, which is great, go up to your local Wally World and go pick up a couple cases of, you know, or a couple boxes of 12 gauge. Whatever. 20 gauge, 410, whatever you got. But what right now is the time to do it. Not in the middle of an emergency. You know, if you don't want to run out of toilet paper, go buy it right now. I mean, you know, I'm not telling you to go freak out and go empty the store. But, you know, those big packs that are like $26 for, you know, like the 40 or 60, well, however many they come in there, I don't know. You know, go buy one of those. And then if you don't need it, that's cool. Next month, go buy another one. There's scheduling. But at least have something for right now. You know, that's it. So with that being said, I'm Moose. This is Cigars and Gear. I'm bringing you the outlook from civilian standpoint. I'm not military trained. I keep saying it. I just want to make sure everybody understands it. But I am a civilian who does pay attention. And I am a civilian that doesn't want to be without. And I am a civilian that loves my family and wants them to be as normal as possible. With that being said, be good to each other. God bless. Talk soon.